Welcome back to PAX Area Gaming, and we are on episode 10 of Assassin's Creed Shadows. Okay, so we're doing one of the alternate quests, not one of the main quests. We're trying to locate the poison food. We're also taking a look at Naoe's loadout. I have the epic katana and the epic Kusurigama equipped, and a legendary outfit. And an epic trinket. I finally remembered to do this at the start of an episode. And by the way, this poison quest is a continuation of locating new allies. This may be the final ally, actually.
I need to take a closer look. The broth bowls are empty. They drank it all. I should check the kitchen where the broth was prepared. Ugh, the stench! Like a village dung heap. Ugh, these radishes are rotten. Some are missing. Would anyone eat these? This broth was tampered with. Could this be what made the men sick?
It's worth noting that you could play as either Yasuke or Naoe in this particular quest.
Purple powder, ground from aconite flowers. Best not to touch. But what is it doing here? I found everything I need.
Should have never started working with pirates.
I'm surprised at...
You will be exposed, poisonous rat!
Do you speak to your wife with that mouse? Oh, I forgot. She left you.
So, what did you find?
Only that the broth you ate did not look right.
It might have been tampered with.
Brat! You have been caught! You snuck something into our food, didn't you? Admit it!
That kitchen is filthy. The vegetables are rotten and the stench is disgusting. This is not my fault.
Don't trust the words of a pirate's daughter. She poisoned us!
Stop bringing my father into this.
There is something you're not telling us.
I have nothing to hide.
Ha! She continues to lie, just like her father. Nothing good can grow from a rotten seed.
Stop mentioning my father! Your accusations and slander caused his death!
You killed her father?
Not me. We just told everyone her father was a crook. She must have crossed someone stronger. Now this girl follows the same path. Get her before it's too late!
Oniyuri is not to blame. The vegetables you ate reek of rot, and your kitchen is disgusting.
Horseshit! It is very clean.
As clean as your outhouse. Are you done with your foolishness? I have better things to do. Thank you, big sister samurai. You've been a big help to me. But I pass. And
She's really,
goodbye.
You will not
She's really
escape,
mocking
my
them.
rat. Get her!
So, since you know it's not the end of this quest, right?
There is something odd
has,
about
like-
Oniyuri. She acts too sweet, too innocent. The vegetables were rotten. But what about the powder? What if she really did poison the men?
Even if she did poison them, she did not kill. Only caused mild discomfort. Maybe these men wronged her somehow. Or her father.
The possible pirate. We need to know more before we decide whether to trust her. And before she inflicts mild discomfort on somebody else. Let us look into Oniyuri's past.
I'll get started.
Okay, so it has
Oh,
multiple
Yuri.
parts.
What are you hiding?
It's like all those quests. All of the ally quests has multiple parts to it. And you can play as either character for this quest, but I decided to play as Naoe.
Oniyuri lives here, by herself.
Or we could put rotten eggs here, so when she steps out, it'll be a nice
Oh.
surprise.
It is you.
Good idea.
Do they bother you often?
I'm used to it. They play childish pranks, but I always take back what is mine.
It is dangerous to live alone all the way out here.
Your worry is touching, but I do perfectly well on my own. I want to stay here. The sound of the waves reminds me of my father.
What was he like?
He was the best. Smart, kind, the biggest laugh. We used to play a game, making the sounds of the waves crashing against the shore.
The smallest thing can evoke memory. For me, I think of my father whenever I hear at Tsibure.
Where's your father now?
The same as yours.
Why have you come here, big sister? Did those stupid men send you? Those men are selfish, dirty rats who betrayed my father.
I want to help you.
I'm fine, though they have been stealing from me. I want to retrieve what they have taken.
The ones who were outside? What did they take?
Items of value. Such trouble I live with. Could you help me?
I thought you could handle them.
But you are so much stronger. They take what they steal back to a warehouse in their camp. Thank you.
A notice to help Wakasa. Pirates are at large. The warehouse must be here. I should stay hidden here.
You can help. Watch our backs.
Oniyuri's bag, full of purple flowers. I know what these are.
Okay, so we got what we need. And it's an easy escape. We'll go back to our little poison expert and see what the next step is.
Oh, you're back.
You poisoned that broth with these flowers, didn't you?
You know what they are?
Aconite blossoms. When ground into powder, they act as a poison. Lethal in large doses.
They spread lies about my father and got him killed. I was nice enough not to kill them.
Pain for pain. I know that feeling.
They deserved worse. And my father was not a pirate, although he was killed by one. A bloodthirsty and cruel man. That man got sick and will suffer for the rest of his days at Amico Estate. You reap what you sow. Meanwhile, I live here all alone, occupying the time with my interests.
Your path doesn't have to be a lonely one. There are people out there. People for you.
What do you know about loneliness? I can deal with my own pain.
There are too many questions. I need to find the man who killed Oniyuri's father. Let's be on guard.
are you doing here?
You will both die! Are you a princess? Oni Yuri, the pirate's daughter. Is this about revenge? Pathetic. Your father must be so proud. His daughter, walking in his footsteps.
Pirate or not, my father had a saying. When the wolves are sleeping, be the prey who lies awake. Good night, and sweet dreams.
This man was a samurai. Your father was a pirate.
I was ill. My body was cold, but my head burned. When my father took care of me, this cruel man abused that vulnerability. I've been inflicting toxins on this man while he sleeps. He has been dying slowly, just as he left my father to bleed. Everyone thought my father a bad man, but he did it all to provide for me.
You have lied from the start.
It does not matter. I made him suffer. I made him pay.
My father was also taken from me by a cruel man. My village died with him that day. I have fought and won many battles in anger, but I never won the battle within, until I traded that anger for purpose.
I am not a strong big sister. I only feel hate. The waves of anger, they do not stop.
They never do. But they can be used for something else. For good.
My father's death. It was my fault. I do not know how to do what you do.
It is not too late to learn. Let us help you. Let us guide you through this storm. You are not to blame for your father's death. He is still with you. Together. Always. We have a place for you, Onyuri. If you will join us.
What do you and your friends do?
We bring justice and peace to the land. And to ourselves.
Yes. I will join you. Big sister. Samurai.
There is a place we call home. Our friends will welcome you there.
Onyuri! Friends do not lie to each other. Understand?
Friends. I like that. I will do my best.
Okay,
She
so
is
Oniyuri
I
seems...
would not say she is weak-minded. I hope we made the right choice.
We can help her, and her Fukiya can help us. Don't worry, I'll make sure she stays on the right path.
Good. Junjiro keeps me busy enough.
So Oniyuri
I will
seems a
find
little
you later.
touched. I hope she's not, since she's now going to our home, our hideout. Looks like we could have chosen either response, the response that Yasuke gave or the response that Naoe gave, and she still would have joined our hideout. I chose the tougher response the second time because the first time I chose the easier response from Naoe. So I guess it didn't really matter all that much. At least that's my thinking. It's kind of hard to know, but I don't think it altered the outcome of anything. Just updating my weapons to the stronger weapons. Gonna loot the dead guy. Gonna level up. I should probably use these mastery points. I've been doing tons of side stuff. Okay, so yep, she is an ally, and there is a follow-up sub-part to a quest for Katsui-sumi, which I'll do as soon as I complete. Let's see where... Yeah, as soon as I complete this temple. Looks pretty easy. A lot of them are pretty easy, at least if you're playing as Naoe, because it's easier to spot these things. If you're playing as Yasuke, it's much more difficult to spot the hidden letters, which makes it a little tricky, but you can still complete it. I have completed them with Yasuke as well. And while he doesn't have a grappling hook, you can climb. You just have to find the right climbing points. And once you do, you can get to the top if you want to go all the way up, or if one of the scrolls is at the top. And so certain things are definitely easier to do as Naoe. So you'll see me playing as her more often, only because it's easier to navigate some parts of the game. But I also like playing as Yasuke. He is such a tank. Definitely makes getting through some of the areas with lots of enemies a lot easier.
Where is your revered father?
A province away.
Now, what was so important I had to meet you here?
You're a clever woman. Guess.
Rokkaku Katsuhime. You're wonderful, but I can't. I'm sorry.
It never would have worked. Iga and Koga.
Fire and water.
Okay, that is
Dogs and monkeys.
Naoe
Now,
toying with
hold
two of her
on.
allies. Ketosimi and Jinoji, I think is the guy's name. But this does complete her total quest line in terms of the ally quest. So Genjiro is the only one, I think, that has any items remaining, and his is a level 35. So since we are here, we're going to take on the Jogo Shrine, which should be pretty quick. Okay, so now we're going to do as many of
Are you
the
settling in here, Yaya?
I am.
pirate
It's a feeling
assassinations
I
as we
haven't
can.
felt for a long time.
What is it?
It's the feeling of being able to change things. Honganji had that potential. But this is different. I'm grateful to feel this again.
After we check in on our folks at the hideout and see whether or not there are any upgrades we can do. There are a bunch of new people that I don't recognize, which is interesting. I'm assuming all the allies are here somewhere as well. And in some cases you have to be Yasuke to interact with them, so I'm going to eventually have to switch in order to talk to some of them. But let's see if we can't upgrade, move us to the next level. Our hideout is currently at level 5. And we can indeed upgrade. I'm not sure what the max upgrade is for these. Well, looks like according to that little bar in the left-hand corner, there are quite a few more of them that I can do, so. So we'll, as we get more materials and supplies, we'll just keep upgrading as much as we can. This is important to do because you do get perks for doing this.
Say, did you want a special place for your heads?
My what?
Your heads. The heads of your enemies. To display them. That's what samurai do, isn't it?
Not this samurai.
Just trying to help.
I'm not sure why the weird echo came back. I did an update, one of the game updates. And when that happened, it created this echo. So it may have changed some other game setting that I need to take a look at. Let's see if I can do something by lowering the volume. It'll probably be this way for this whole, at least for an hour or so. So it had been a while since we updated Yasuke's materials, so we're doing that now. So his loadout should be far better. The weapon is one I got from the Ubisoft store. When you find the, when you collect those little symbols across the game, you can actually redeem them at the Ubisoft store. So I did that for one of them. I haven't done that for any of Naoe's weapons, but I think I will. To give it some balance. I'm not sure which weapon, but I'll figure it out.
Hello there.
You look comfortable here.
It is a good place with good people and a purpose I believe in.
A purpose we could not follow without the work that you do here.
I do my part, that is all. If more join us, as we hope, I will do more.
So we'll do some upgrades for her. And we'll also do an engraving, which we had not done yet for her.
Thank you.
Okay, so now we're back to our new killing spree, the Pirates Alliance, or Pirate Alliance, and we're looking for Lopo Cruz. He's in an area that we have not been to yet, so he's not nearby or near one of the hideouts. So we have to make our way there.
I can't get caught here.
What did I hear?
Ryoko's at the council meeting again, isn't he? Him on his ship with his friends.
Don't talk about our leader with that tone. Remember what he did to the person who threw his rock overboard?
Yes, I never dared to touch anything after that.
This is a lot of work to get to Lopo. Wow. This is as bad as one of the castles. It's got a ton of enemies, and of course, he's probably in the furthest reaches of this place.
Better than nothing there. See guys here.
Someone is on that ship. Who is he talking to?
What do you think of this shit? He doesn't care about riches, only blowing things up. Trusting
This man knows someone who goes by Little Cup Cup. Interesting name. He lurks at a nearby lair.
Okay, so now we're on to Little Kappa. Of course, it's also nestled away somewhere. And the other ones, I think, may be in regions we haven't been to yet. So this may be the last one. Either that or we don't know. We don't have all of the clues for them yet.
My wife, my daughter. He killed everyone.
Such insolence!
Maybe I can use these explosives.
You see what you did? Because of you, they explode! How dare you mess with little cop! Let's look around. Prepare the explosives.
Yeah, I goofed this one up. I was trying to be stealthy, and turns out I wasn't very stealthy. So I'm gonna get as far away as I can, and then slowly work my way back in. Well, unless little capo comes after me, in which case, it's bad.
What are you idiots doing? Hurry up!
Okay, looks like we don't have another one to do. So all we have to do is talk to this priest over here, which means we need to kill everybody else in the camp. And that should complete the Pirate Alliance. And of course, we'll loot the place while we're here.
I can't let them see me.
Blessed thanks to you, kind soul. You saved me from great pain.
Tell me what happened.
The last I remember, I was preaching in a small village not far from here. There were two men talking in loud voices. One of them was that terrible brute. The next thing I knew, I was knocked out.
What did the other men look like?
I did not see him. but the villagers called him Sen.
Thank you.
A sound, you and me, Shinobi.
I will see what you say.
Okay. Now we can wrap up the Kabukimono quest as well. So we're wrapping up the pirates one. We wrapped up the pirates one, and now the Kabukimono.
Did you see the kabukimono?
I saw them, and they agreed to stay far, far away from Setsu.
Why did you do that? They were the most interesting thing in this dusty place. Ah, I know. I'll put on plays. Keep their stories alive.
Oh, like they do in No Theater?
Oh, no. No plays are boring. Mine will have more songs. And dancing. I'll name them after the kabukimono, and everyone will come see my kabuki plays.
Izumi, you must not bother these good people with fantasies. Back to your studies. The resilience of youth. When she's older, she may even appreciate the peace you brought to her people. Thank you.
Okay, so now we want to progress the Iron Hand quest. Actually, yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll see how far we can go. I don't think we can go very far with this particular quest, but let's at least gather the intelligence.
Is the boss still locked in that warehouse?
You know how he is when he gets like this. He doesn't want to be bothered. Not for any reason.
Noise would be better than silence. I'll create a disturbance the merchant can't ignore. Better yet, I'll destroy his goods. That will bring him running.
What did I tell you? Do not disturb me when I'm in here. Don't bother me for anything. Not even for him. You got that? You'll be sorry. Do not disturb me when I'm in here.
I have no reason to kill these merchants, if they cooperate. Maybe I should spare this one. He may be working against his will. This letter mentions the Tamba Highlands, but where are they? It will be somewhere in the mountains, but which mountain?
Yeah, that's a region I haven't been to yet. So I think we're at the end of this particular quest line. And I wasn't trying to kill him, but he attacked me and the game let me assassinate him, so. Okay, so now we're going to see if we can't do whichever betrayers are in regions that we've already been in. And there may not be many of them. And the betrayers are Yasuke's quests. Okay, this looks like one we can get to.
Enemies are everywhere.
That's the downside of not having eagle vision. So we have to search for the next betrayer. He's somewhere here. And of course, it's not going to be easy to find him.
Huh? Hey, now.
Set up fortifications.
Well, maybe it'll be easier than we thought.
We'll split our
We'll
troops
see.
here. Wear him down! Your end is near. Set up fortifications. Our banners show our strength. We'll split our troops here.
Also, just a reminder, this was a castle that we cleared with Naoe earlier. That's why the chest is already open. And there shouldn't be any samurais, just regular enemies plus the betrayer.
We'll split our troops here. Bring our troops here.
I don't know how everybody in this castle can't hear him running around on wood floors.
That's odd.
Why would you serve someone only to deceive and betray them for profit?
There he is. Okay, that's one down. See if we can't. I know we're probably not going to be able to take on all of them because they're probably in other locations. Or we need more clues. But this one we can do. Yep. So let's head there. Well, let's get out of this place first, and then we'll head there. One of the annoying parts about this is once you're in the castle, you can't fast travel out because you're in enemy territory. So you have to find the closest way out. If you get to a wall, you can just climb over the wall. Run a few yards away and you're good.
Break the bomb! To arms! They run off.
Okay, we should be good once we climb over that little wall there.
I must remain on my guard.
Hey.
It's the workers or cleaning people humming while they're working.
Someone, please!
Oh, buddy.
Take me.
I saw that. It gave me a worthy fight. It's my destiny. Your story ends here.
I can't see them anymore. Yasuke!
to remember to switch up the different types of arrows that I use for some certain enemies.
Huh?
Here!
You're closer. Haruka.
You can't hide forever. Where'd that come from?
Samurai.
Yeah, a couple of times I didn't take out the alarms. And they sounded the alarm. And I ended up wanted. And I've discovered that there are a couple of ways you can get out of the wanted status. You can change the season, go to your menu and do that. You can upgrade your hideout, or you can use your scouts. I didn't know about that since I have, 5 or 6 scouts. So now if I end up in wanted, it'd be easy to get rid of that. Again, one of the differences between Yasuke and Naoe. She has a grappling hook, so I would have been able to climb that. He has to take the long way around.
Wait, I saw movement.
Okay. Now I have to fight this whole group of people.
Victory this way.
And Yasuke cannot fit into these little things that Naoe can hide in. But I don't think he cares much about hiding anyway. There's our target. Right, 2 down, 5 more to go, but where's this guy? Nope, he's in a different region. Okay, so we'll move on to a different, well, after we get out of here, we'll get on to a different organization. Okay, so we've escaped that. We've gotten 2 of the betrayers. We're going to switch back to Naoe to do this particular quest. This was the gentleman that taught her all about the tea ceremony. I probably should have done this earlier. Considering I've been traveling all over the place, I probably would have picked up quest items already. We'll see what he says.
Ah, a familiar face. Ah, a pleasure to see you again, my child.
I remembered your lesson, Master Rikyu.
Yes, we meet as equals, as we are all equal under heaven.
I owe you a proper introduction. My name is Naoe. What brings you to Kyoto?
I am advising a friend who is building a tea house. It has turned out to be a larger undertaking than first assumed. But the potential for wabi in this space is particularly enticing to me.
Wabi? The poverty of the space?
Yes, humility, simplicity, almost unfinished. You see?
I do see a very humble and simple space before me.
Well, perhaps a touch too unfinished, at any rate.
Your knowledge of tea surely extends to tea houses.
Tell me, did Sokyu appreciate the gift of the Shutoku?
When he heard it came from you, he promised to repay you for your act of generosity.
Is that so?
You were very kind to help me, Master Rikyu.
Then I have a favor to ask in return. A tea house is not complete without tea bowls. Would you find me some on your travels?
Where do you suggest I find them?
Even the smallest village shop may hide a great treasure. Bring me back whatever you find.
I will.
Okay, so there's 7 of them, and we're not likely to continue this particular quest line at the moment. And I had been killing bandits along the way all throughout the game, but I guess if you don't really activate these quests, they don't count. It's saying 0-25, and I know I've killed a number of them in my goal of unlocking viewpoints and heading to each of the question marks and things like that. So hopefully they respawn, and I didn't miss my opportunity to get whatever accomplishment that's going to lead to. There are a number of these types of quests in each region. And in each case, I didn't activate them early, so now if I kill any of them when I'm in the area, even without the quest being active, now that I've spoken to the quest giver,
He's a mercenary.
It should count. Here's another quest giver.
You're Kano Eitoku. What does a master artist need with a mercenary?
War. The reason for everything. My life's work is showcased in the land's finest castles. Castles that are constant targets.
War has robbed us all of many things.
My family's school has thrived for over 100 years. At 10 years old, I showcased before the shogun. And now, my greatest works go up in flames. The mercenary was hired to preserve their beauty, safe from the ugliness of war. But what does it matter? He's fled and all is lost.
The world needs beauty. It can't all be battles and blood.
Then, maybe you can retrieve them? If the castles still stand?
These are yours, aren't they?
Oh, some of my best line work. It took weeks to complete.
Yeah, I've been collecting these. I didn't know what to do with them.
Oh, colors so rich and bright. Genius pigment mixing by my assistants. Under my guidance. Please, do not neglect a single painting. I cannot rest until each one is secure.
Hopefully I didn't miss any of them. Okay, let's see if I can find the Godai Shinobi. No, this is one, at this place I fought this guy and couldn't beat him. But I didn't realize he was level 40. And I just see that he's level 40 and I'm level 36, so probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense to try to fight him at this level. Yep. Good upgrade. Still haven't found anything better for any armor that's better. I'm sure I'll be coming up on some a little bit later. Let's do some upgrading. Naginata is my favorite weapon of the moment. And the bow is probably my second favorite weapon. Yeah, definitely. He was definitely outside of my league. So let's try one of the duels. We haven't done one of those in a while. And this one's probably out of my league as well. I think I need to go to the teachers that are dotted around the map to learn their little lessons. I haven't done any of those, and every once in a while, Naoe will run into one of them, and we'll say, oh, I should tell Yasuke about this guy. But I've never gone to one, so I think it's probably similar to her doing the meditations that she does when she finds the meditation spots. And I guess that's what he goes, but I haven't done any of them, so I need to give it a try, see what it lands me. And since we're at the shrine, we may as well do shrine things. Okay, there are 3 of these.
Are you alright?
We have
Where
a
is
little
your
girl.
mother?
Let's talk to her.
You're one of them, aren't you? The Ronin who killed my mother.
I will not harm you. You have my word.
I'm glad you clarified that, little
I
girl.
prayed to the kami to make me a spirit too, so I don't have to be lonely and scared.
You do not need to be scared anymore. I will take care of the Ronin.
So the kami did send you.
Since Lord Nobunaga died, so many Ronin have turned to violence.
Okay, this is when I probably should have started earlier as well.
I must put a stop to it.
Okay, so we are going to try to be really efficient and kill 3 birds with 1 stone. So we complete the shrine. We talk to this little girl, which starts a new quest. And we duel Yuki no Kata. Alright, let's find Yuki. If she's as tough as the first person we faced, then we're probably not going to be able to do much. Unless I'm going about the quest all wrong. And I don't know whether she has a level that, because the first guy trash talked, oh, come back when you're ready, and you're not ready for me, and that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to be a particular level, but we'll see.
Yasuke, are you ready to fight?
But at least I can see what the fight is all about. You can see, her style, her moveset.
see the wide welcome of the blade's edge. It will take any and all foes, no matter the odds. Come then, Yasuke. I am unafraid.
And of course, she has a huge health bar with a poise shield. I guess that's what you call that. Or maybe it's just armor. I'm not sure. I guess it's armor. She's pretty intimidating for a little lady. She's got some incredible moves. Yeah, I probably shouldn't use that stance I'm using. It seems kind of slow. Like this stupid slants. Yeah, I gotta stop doing that. I'm down to my last 2 heals, and she's having done much more damage after breaking her armor.
Your blade uncentered. Cut with full weight.
And she's pulling an Erlang Shen with this, giving me lessons during the middle of the fight. Okay, I got no heals left. So the goal should be don't get hit again. Of course.
I'll never stop. Even giants fall. I asked for intensity, not mercy. Again. You have not yet mastered the Naginata. Let us do this again, when you're ready.
Okay, so it wasn't so bad. You know, if I maybe tried it 3 or 4 times, I probably would have beaten her just like the first guy if I'd probably tried a little bit more. So when I sort of challenge them again, I think I'm going to, you know, sort of fight until I beat them. Which hopefully would be only 1 or 2 times. Okay, so we have a big ass castle. So the question is, do we want to do the castle or do we want to take care of these 2 question marks? So why don't we do those? Because I know the castle is 45 minutes. I haven't figured out a way to do them faster and still, you know, get all the loot. And we are approaching the 2-hour mark in terms of post-edit content. And so we're probably not going to do the castle in this episode, but we are going to figure out the question marks. I don't want my poor horse to break his legs. So why don't I do this on foot? Okay, to Kobe's house. And there's apparently lots of loot there. We'll come back and let's figure out this other question mark. Chinisho Shrine. Okay. Any more question marks we can do? Yep. So let's go to that one. I usually do this stuff off camera because I think people might find it boring to just watch me go and sort of unlock every little point in the game, or, you know, identify every point in the game with a question mark. But if you look at the map, and I'll have to show the map at the beginning of the next episode, you'll see that there's a lot of stuff on that map that you guys didn't see me get, and that's part of the reason why is because I'm doing a lot of exploring. And I think the game wants you to do that. Do you have to do all of it in order to complete the main quest lines? I don't think so. But I think part of the fun of an Assassin's Creed game is doing a lot of those kinds of things. I mean, it does get repetitive. I mean, so one of the criticisms is the competitive nature of things you do, especially in the larger Assassin's Creed games, such as this one, Odyssey. Mirage wasn't that bad, but there are quite a few of the games where you're, you know, unlocking the viewpoints. It gets pretty monotonous. It's the same sort of process. Going to different areas. You know, it's not too bad if you get something for doing it, right? So I'm going to find these 2 lost pages, and I'm going to get a knowledge point for doing this. I think that's good. So we have some enemies, and which means there's loot here as well.
If I'm seen, I'll have to fight my way out.
So why don't we sort of clear this temple, find the lost pages, and then we'll wrap things up for episode 10, which is a little bit of a hodgepodge. There's a lot of stuff we're doing, different kinds of things. I think in episode 11 I will go back to the main quest, at least the ones that I can do. Sometimes you're sort of prevented from doing it if you haven't been to the area yet, so we may actually be exploring the next region of the game. We've been in 3 regions. We haven't gone back to Iga, which is another region of the game that has quests in them, but it was listed as a higher level set of quests when I started the game. So now that I'm where I am in the game, I think it may be time to go back to Iga. And I know there's a pirate hidden in one of the other areas. Key is an area that we haven't been to. There's some things there we need to do. Okay, so blow things up. That's good. I think I only killed 1 person. I should have. I guess this is where those little sound making chime things, if I tossed one of those down on the ground and all the enemies sort of gathered around it, then blowing up those little explosives would have been a brighter idea. And I haven't used that, by the way. I have the smoke bomb, but I've not used that chime thing. mainly because I've been sort of stealth running my way through the game as Naoe, and as Yasuke, you don't really need to do it because he's such a tank. He can just beat everyone down. So, okay, so I got the knowledge point. So I've actually completed this temple, but since there's loot to be gotten, I think I'm going to get loot. And there are a ton of enemies in this too.
Our search has not revealed any enemies yet.
I love this. Our search has not revealed any enemies. Yeah, that's because I am being stealthy. And you guys aren't climbing on rooftops looking for me, so makes it a lot easier to get you. So this is one where there's a bomb over there. And if I could get the right angle on this one. And of course, oh no, I didn't. I didn't that time.
All right.
That gentleman there is terrible at his job. He didn't even see me assassinate his buddy. This place is loaded.
I'm sure it's not.
Boy, it's funny how they walk in talking, I don't think it's anything. I'm sure it's nothing. And, you know, hidden blade to the neck. But I guess if you're not really expecting an enemy, you know, then you would be chilling out, right? Like that guy's over there practicing. This guy was in here. Looks like he was eating his lunch. He's over there, you know, doing what he should be doing. Getting some practice in, but... Yep. I guess I could have blown him up, but I didn't need to. Okay, so you have one guy that's doing the patrol. This guy, let's deal with him. Then you have some loot. Let's deal with that. Oh. Actually, didn't use my eagle vision, so didn't actually see him in there, but since he was staring at the loot for some reason, you know, we took care of him. Then we have these two guys. And then I think there's only one left after that. This is an opportunity. So when the second guy walks back over, let's use our blow them up approach, see if that works. And indeed it does. All right. So we have some loot on the other side. We have some loot right over here. All right. Well, that strategy is one I should have figured out a lot earlier. Just make sure they're all standing near the bomb and then just blow them all up. Okay, so that. Okay, we got this loot. The other loot is not in here. Of course, nice. It's under the walkway. No worries. We'll just slither our way toward it, grab the loot, and we will be done with this temple. So this was a good place to loot. I guess when it says it's high in wealth, it really means that. So we're done with the temple, which is good. And let's get out of here. And when we come back in the next episode, we're going to wrap this up. When we come back in the next episode, we are going to do some more of the main quest, some of the main quest items, which we sort of slacked on for a little while. And while this is sort of 2 hours of content, I've probably been playing for like 6 hours over a course of 2 days to get the content. And some of it I'm not including because I don't think you guys really want to see it. But in any case, thank you guys for joining me. If you like this video, please comment. I need your comments, like, and subscribe. I would appreciate it. So until episode 11, I will see you guys soon. Uploads every Tuesday and Friday. Take care.